Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel where we explore some of the most amazing homes around the world. Today I am on the World Islands in Dubai on the Heart of Europe project, currently stood on the Seahorse Floating Villa. This 2-bedroom villa is insane. I'm really excited to show you around. It's listed at 20 million dirhams. Let's check it out. All right, continuing the tour, we're starting on the exterior. I'm on this trampoline netting mesh area. Kind of reminds me of what you get on the front of a catamaran. Summer, what do you think?
This looks really fun. I'm just going to have a little bounce.
It's cool, right? And actually you could chill out, you could lay on here. So the reason for this, or one of the reasons, is to let all of this beautiful sunshine light down through here because the bedrooms, the 2 bedrooms are underwater. So obviously they need light. So that's quite cool.
When we go down to those 2 bedrooms down there, literally they're just through that way. You guys are going to be amazed. It's absolutely incredible.
So cool. Yeah, we're seeing this for the first time today, just exploring. We've got Tom and Jazz inside as well, who are going to join us later in the tour. So this outdoor decking area is one of the spaces that you could chill outside, have some sun loungers. But there's also a really cool outdoor bathing area on the top floor.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite parts actually, the terrace up there.
This is where you dock your boat. That is the way that you get to your Seahorse Villa. If you are wondering, there's not an airport, there's not a helicopter pad on the roof, unfortunately. So yeah, it is by boat. We've also got the architecture here to replicate or kind of based on a yacht lines. You get that with the curvature.
And behind Matt, we've got the Swedish palaces being built. So we're in the Europe area of the World Islands, and the World Islands are actually made up of 300 islands. 300?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, it's really amazing. First time coming to the World Islands today. We've got a step ladder down into the sea. I can actually see some little fish. Shall I go for a little swim?
Oh yeah, I can see some little fish.
Yeah.
Maybe you can't see it on the camera, but down in the bedrooms, you'll be able to see some really cool fish.
There's something really cool down there. So this is the front door, as you can see. You can go into here, and I like the fact that you've got this big glazed window here and another above. But there's actually a lot of sliding doors throughout this entire area, and that's the way that you head on into the inside. Then we've got some ambient lighting around here. But the great thing is with these villas is you can customize them to some extent in terms of the interiors, which Summer, as you show us around the inside, perhaps you can explain more about?
Yeah, let's go inside, guys. So these are sliding doors, big double glazed doors, and this is your lounge area. This is all the signature furnishings. So when you buy the property, it comes with this, but you can actually upgrade to all Bentley furnishing. So if you're into Bentleys, that would be kind of cool to have all the furniture from Bentley. And I wanted to point out these like hexagon features in the wall. I thought they were kind of unique. You can kind of see the sea out of them. And then this is your dining area. So they've put like a 6-seater dining table. Now, as Matt said, it's 2 bedrooms, but it does double up as a 4-bedroom. So you could turn this room into a bedroom and the terrace into a bedroom because they each come with their own bathroom section. So it depends how many bedrooms you want. And now, if you're thinking where the kitchen is, this is quite a cool feature. It's actually hidden through these cool sliding doors.
Ah, okay.
Let's open it up.
All up.
So you've got Miele induction hob and a Miele oven and extractor fan, and then a sink on this side. I'm not sure, maybe you can customize the colors.
Yeah.
They've gone for a white and like a grey kind of marbly effect.
Grey marble and then white honeycomb almost, isn't it? Honeycomb style.
And then over on this side, we've got a fridge and freezer.
And if you're wondering, which I was, so I'm sure you are, how do you actually get your food unless you just want to live off the fish outside? There is going to be a supermarket and everything on this World, or the Heart of Europe project and on the World Islands. So I think you're certainly investing for the future of it when it's all complete.
For sure. It would be cool though to go fishing and then eat it. And then there's also like these cool touch pads all around in each room. So the curtains are electric, the lights. I think you can also do it on your phone, which is good.
Summer, before you show us that area, can you just come back into here or just stand this side, and then that will give everyone a little feel of what it's like from here. I know it's a little dark on the screen right now, but you can see where the doors are and how big the space is in relation to Summer.
It's spacious, and I love that there's big double like glazed kind of see-through doors all around, so you get the best of the view.
That's a really cool view actually outside. I know there's some work going on in the Swedish Palace, but obviously once that's finished, you've got the ocean there,
Yeah.
and the other islands, and there's actually speakers in the ceiling here as well.
It kind of makes me feel like we're on a boat in a way,
Yeah.
but it's like not like swaying. Yeah.
Not swaying yet.
So this is like a bathroom section, but you've also got like wardrobes, and I guess you could put maybe a washing machine in there.
Oh, is there like storage in there?
Yeah, storage, yeah. It's quite full at the moment.
It's quite full,
but
yeah.
let's go into the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
So they've gone for a nice grey and white marble effect. They've got dual sinks. Very modern finish.
I think it is actually marble.
Yeah, marble, yeah. Sorry, did I not say that?
I think marble effect.
Marble
but yeah,
effect,
I think it is
yeah.
marble.
Yeah, it will be real marble, I'm sure. And this gorgeous big shower. They've gone for like the hexagon style tiles. I think that's like a theme.
Yeah.
And then Matt, if you come around here, you can see a view out to, they're actually building more Seahorse Villas. I think there's over 30, and a lot of them have been sold already, which is interesting. So you've got a decking area out the back too, which, let's just head out here.
Yeah.
And Matt.
Here are the mirrors. Oh, I like that ambient lighting around there.
Yeah, it's really nice.
It's very luxury for being on the water in a floating villa, I guess.
So through this like pocket door, again, that reminds me of like a yacht kind of thing.
Yeah.
Come through here. That is the door Matt mentioned when he was outside. Another big glass door. They're making the most of the natural light for sure. Should we quickly go out here?
Yeah, the flooring is very yacht themed with the decking, the teak.
Yeah, the teak.
Yeah.
So whether you want to sit out the back or out the front, you can choose.
There we go.
It's pretty cool being on the World Islands. We actually, I don't know if we mentioned at the start, we got here by boat, and that was quite fun.
Yeah, that was cool.
Now, Tom and Jazz are also... Oh, sorry.
I thought we were locked out for a second then, so we're going to have to swim around.
Look, the hexagons are here as well.
There's hexagons there, you've got the honeycomb pattern in the kitchen. Certainly a theme.
We're going to head downstairs now. Show you the little staircase area quickly. I like that they've added this big kind of feature window again for light, because obviously now we're going like underwater. They've got to be creative with the light sources.
Yeah.
So Tom and Jazz are going to give us a tour of the downstairs. So let's go meet them. Hey guys, we are now downstairs. I'm going to take you into bedroom 2, which is just through here. Bedroom 1 is behind me. Tom's going to show you that in a bit. So shall we go through?
Yeah.
Let's go. Wow. Oh, it's cold in here. Wow. So yeah, like I said, this is bedroom 2. At the moment it's a living space, but would be converted into a bedroom, so that's good. And now we're all looking at this, so wow. Look at that, look at all the fish. So here, it's like, that's the ocean, and we're underwater, and I just think that's so like cool, like the concept of it. I'd like to talk about these corals. So all of these corals are like custom picked. So the owner or buyer of a house can choose what corals they want from a coral farm, and so that kind of decides what fish you've got. So you can choose what fish you want to look at when you're like sitting on a couch or laying in bed, and I think that is pretty awesome. And then you've got the glass here, and I think it's like 10 centimetres thick, acrylic glass, so no sharks are coming through there. Thank God. Now over here, we have a lot of cupboards, which is good, a lot of cupboard space with this nice suede panelling. Should we look in one?
Yeah, let's open it up.
Wow. Ooh. So here we have like a little dressing room area. It's got some lights in there, I like that. And the marble wall effect in there is good as well. So yeah, that kind of helps you visualize it as a bedroom more, I think, which is good.
So.
Oh God. And I love the ceiling. It's like a weird like paneling effect with like the recessed lighting. I just think it adds a bit more to the room and kind of goes nicely with the white marble flooring. I think it's nice.
Yeah. There's actually a door handle through there. What is that?
A secret room. Let's go in. Ah, okay. So here we have the ensuite. That makes sense. I was wondering where that had gone. Yeah, it's a quite good size. The toilet's behind here. You've got just a single sink there, nice big mirrors, And obviously the shower is quite spacious, I think, so that's good. Nice little waterfall head as well.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So Tom, do you maybe want to show us into the second bedroom?
Yeah, swap over.
First bedroom, sorry.
Okay guys, yeah, I'm going to take you through to bedroom 1. So, coming back into the hallway. So, either side of me here, got some storage cupboards, actually a plant room in there, but we're going to head through and show you on. This is the door through to the main bedroom. Come in here. I'll show you in here first, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the bathroom to bedroom 1, I believe.
Nice.
So we've got some twin sinks here, the marble that carries on through this bathroom and on the floor, through the walls and everything. We've got the light up top as well, which is really cool, keeping it nice and bright in here. Got the mosaic tiles inside the shower, the nice big square shower head. And we've got bidet and toilet behind the door here.
Nice.
Okay, what's that behind you? I think there's a
Ooh,
cupboard there. Shall I show?
Yeah. Right. Ooh. Oh, wow. Oh. So here we have a little kitchen.
Yeah.
That's so good because then like, you don't have to go all the way upstairs.
Nice and tucked away.
Yeah, it's very hidden. It's got pretty much everything you need. It's got a nice tap. Ooh.
Yeah,
And they open like that. That's quite cool.
Wing
Yeah.
doors.
Wow. Do you want to maybe
Yes.
show us into the bedroom
Okay,
now?
so let's go into the main bedroom.
Big reveal.
Are you ready, guys? Here we
We're
go.
ready. Wow.
This is crazy. So, as you can see, this one's even bigger than the other room. We've got all these fish. They're a little bit scared of me right now.
Yeah, about to say there's none there anymore.
But you can see just how populated it does get. You know, if you were sat in bed, you were chilling on these sofas, it'd be a really, really nice space. So up here, as you can see the bright light coming through, this is actually the net from above. Yeah, this is actually the net from above. So you can see all of that light coming through, lighting up this area, keeping those fish in the light. It's really cool.
Nice.
And so yeah, like the other room, this can actually be converted into a bedroom as well, if you would rather have that. I think I'd probably have this as my bedroom.
Yeah,
This
definitely.
Big aquarium looking window out here, but it's not an aquarium, it is the ocean. Keep having to remind myself of that.
It's crazy.
It's so cool. And then, yeah, we've got the light paneling up top. Got some smart panels actually around here.
Wow.
It's worth noting. I think you can actually control those with your smartphone. It's really cool.
It's
Okay.
cool. Ooh, we've got
We've
some
got more
cupboards behind
cupboards,
us.
the suede paneling again. Yeah, nice big cupboard space.
Oh, and we've got the railing and drawers. I think that's a good.
For sure. Keep
Yeah.
your shirts uncreased.
Yeah,
Perfect.
exactly.
Okay. It's actually some interesting pattern around here as well.
Oh yeah.
Quite cool with the lights coming down.
Yeah, that'd kind of be your headboard as well if there was a bed here.
Yeah, okay. So, we're going to head back out and show you upstairs.
Okay, back to me on the stairs. How incredible were the bedrooms downstairs that Tom and Jazz showed you? Let us know in the comments what you think. I'm liking this handrail, the leather handrail and the glass balustrade. What do you think, Matt?
Yeah, awesome. I think it's great because how much light can then continue through the stairs.
Then look how big these glass windows are. Again, an amazing view.
Let me show you the view a little more. You've got some of the other Seahorse villas over there.
So if you make your way up here, Matt, we've got a door. I think this is a storage cupboard through
No,
here.
there's an ensuite in there.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, for the like bedroom.
That's it, yeah.
So yeah, really modern kind of bathroom, similar grey and white marble that we saw downstairs.
Yeah.
Okay, now let me come through here, Matt. This is what you're gonna like.
This is cool.
Ready, let's go up. Wow, this is my favourite part of the house. Let me just get the door, 2 seconds. So on the right of me, let's start in this section. This is kind of like the outdoor kind of dining area. Love it. I could just kind of chill here for a few hours.
It's
not
quite
gonna lie.
cool, isn't it? Just having the sea view over there. I like the fact that none of that area has been developed either.
And
So
look,
it's-
sorry, I just did
Oh,
like
yeah.
a really weird face because I just realised
That's all right.
it's like a sunroof.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, and what's over in this section?
This is like a little outside kitchen area. I'm guessing there's like a fridge maybe. Just like storage, I guess if you cook out here.
Yeah. There's also speakers in the ceiling here.
Yeah.
It's quite cool.
And these are the curtains that if you did want to make it a bedroom, I'm not sure the temperature, maybe there's like aircon, but it might get a little hot.
I don't think there's aircon, yeah. I think it'd have to be in the winter only.
Yeah, not in the summer. And then Matt, let me take the camera. Do you want to show the rest of the terrace?
Yeah. So welcome to the terrace. We've got the hot tub here, as you can see. And then we've got 4 sun lounges. And look, the sun's there, so perfect view for the sun. Also, there's an outdoor shower here as well. Just here,
Oh, that's
as you
handy.
can see.
Oh, and I've just noticed you can actually see the toilet through there, so maybe you should close the curtain if you are going.
Yeah, really cool, isn't it? Very much an interesting Airbnb to come and stay at, or just a bit of an interesting property. Let us know in the comments what you think. You know, let us know.
It's so interesting. I definitely think it would be cool if it was like a hotel.
Yeah.
And like the Maldives, it kind of gives me that kind of like villa vibes on the water.
Yeah. For me, if I was spending the same money, I would buy a yacht, but I understand that a lot of people buying this will probably have a yacht as well, or maybe they just want to be more stationary, and it's quite cool for that respect. Some other cool features, so the Floating Seahorse Villa, each one comes with a 100-year warranty.
That's
which is quite cool. Another feature that I thought was interesting, and I know a lot of you will be thinking, well I was, is what happens with all the sewage and the waste, because we're on a floating villa. So 80% of it gets recycled and used to essentially rebuild the land and the structure around it in some technical way that I'm not 100% sure of. And then the other 20% does get
pumped
shipped
back.
away.
Yeah.
Shipped away. So that's the answer to that question if you were wondering.
Quite interesting though, and good to know. Love this area up here, and then as you can probably imagine, this is where we started the video, down below on that deck.
Yeah, the master plan for the whole Heart of Europe development does look incredible. Hopefully at some point we're also going to be able to check out the Swedish Palace.
Yes.
But once everything is developed, there's all trees grown everywhere, there's the supermarket here, there's Uber boats, there's probably going to be heli taxis before you know it in Dubai. That's kind of what you got to think about if you're interested in this. It's that future vision.
Definitely.
Which is obviously what Dubai is all about, of course, which makes it so interesting.
And the first hotel recently opened on the Wild Island, so it's definitely, it's going to be cool in the future.
It's going to be cool. Okay, so that was a tour. That was a wrap. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Is that everything, Summer?
Yeah, when you said wrap, I just had like a chicken wrap in my head.
That was a wrap. Yeah, we hope you've enjoyed it. Definitely let us know in the comments below, would you live in a villa like this, or would you come and stay here? And please hit that like button on this video if you enjoyed it.
Shall we get Tom and Jazz up here and ask them what they think to the house?
Good idea,
as well?
actually. Yeah, stay tuned for a minute. I'll go grab them.
Okay guys, so we're on the roof terrace now. We're going to wrap up this tour with a little bit of a review, giving you some of our thoughts on what our favourite parts were of the tour. So, what was your favourite part, Jazz?
I think my favourite part is this upstairs roof terrace area. I just love the fact that you can come up here and get sun whenever you want, and like you can see for miles. I bet on a less foggy day you'd be able to see the skyline in Dubai, and I just think that'd be so amazing, especially at night, just being able to sit up here and watch that. I think that's so cool. What about you?
My favourite is definitely that glass screen in the master bedroom, or the main bedroom one. That's really cool. You wouldn't need a TV, you could sit there for hours naming all the different fish. I'd have a good time down there, yeah.
We should get you swimming down there, I think, then film it through the glass.
Okay, yeah.
I think that'd be funny.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So I think that about wraps up this tour. We hope you guys enjoyed it, and make sure to comment what your favourite part of the Seahorse Villa was. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next tour.